Good morning, good afternoon, good evening across the country, around the world. Welcome back to the Kerbals space program. We're back out at the Moon Space Station Aurora here, and we are about to dock what I think will be the last piece to complete this expansion mission. And we're just going to bring this guy right over to there, at least in theory. Start moving forward. Start moving. Nope, that way. So moving in toward it, I think. I hope. I mean, I guess I could flip it around and actually control from here, but who needs that? When the vessel has a bit of an orientation, it's okay. I don't really need it that much. Can we drop the nose just a bit, though? Just for funsies. Go. Good. Are we falling below? Yes, we are. Let's pop it back up a bit. Anyway, we are going to complete this. I've sent up 3 Kerbals to the space station because I do have a couple missions for the moon itself. Slow ourselves down. How is that alignment? Good. Oop, we're drifting up. Nope, wrong button. Dang it. We have a few missions for the surface of the moon. I believe a plant flag on the moon and something else. Let's swing that around a bit, though. Ooh, oh, wow, that was all kinds of the wrong buttons. Eek! Oh, fail. Shoot. Docking. Fun when you know what you're doing. Stop. Sorry, I'm quiet. I'm focusing. I think that should just about do it. There's the pull and there's the dock. Alright, so yes. We have completed the missions. We got 400,000 square roots, Kerbal Space Bucks, whatever they are called. So that's amazing. We got all the fuel on here. Like I said, I sent up Jebediah, Katvia, and Bob. We're going to take Jeb and Katvia down to the surface of the moon, hopefully to a biome I haven't been to. I'm going to do that off camera right now, though, and not do that for you guys. I forgot to do these last time. Not that anybody's living there, but it just looks cool. And YouTube. Lights on. Awesome. So, where was I? Yeah, we're going to transfer them in there. We're going to go down to the surface of the moon, hopefully to a new biome. I'll have to check out ScanSat and whatnot. But there's the space station. She's nicely expanded. Then we're going to throw everybody back into this thing. And I put the decoupler backwards, so it should actually kick this piece off. And we're going to send these guys back to the space station Arcadia in orbit around Kerbin, around our home planet. And then we're going to launch up the science, or one of the 2 science modules. Yeah. So I think I'll see you, because like I said, I'm going to do this off camera. I'll see you when we are orbital with the science module. Back to you in a moment. Okay, so we're done with the moon for now. We went down there, popped down there, went to a new biome, the southwest crater. Got some science. Everybody's back on board here. However, I realized I made another building mistake. This guy, I put him on backwards. So yeah, it detaches from this stuff, but this cowling stays attached to here. I should have used a separator instead of a decoupler, because that would separate both parts instead of just the one. And because even though it's an open shroud, firing this engine does nothing. It won't affect our whatever at all. So, I'm pretty sure, yeah, there's lots of fuel there. There's still some there. No, we're going to keep this. We're going to keep using this guy for the moment. But, anywho, see, there. Anywho, anyway, we've completed the mission for the Moon space station for now to expand it. And now that it's expanded, we don't have to keep it there. We can take that fuel and use it however we want. So, we'll just take away this whole piece. This whole ship that docked there before, we'll take it away back to the Arcadia. Get back, quick save, and undock. And which ship are we? Yeah, we are. Good. TR. Yes. Good guess. Thrust away from the station. A little heavy, but not too bad. So, whoops. Again, design error. I need to start using more separators because they, like I said, they separate both sides as opposed to just decouplers. Oh, well. Nobody's perfect. So, now time to return these intrepid travelers back to Kerbin and the space station Aurora. Yeah, I feel like a humongous fool for that. Ooh, that's a bit much. Come on, give us a parry. What is that? 118. Oh no, actually, 118 is good. That will come in underneath the Arcadia. Yeah. Yeah, that should be just fine. And this isn't going to cost much. Good. Well, you've all seen these types of burns. Ooh, just don't... Okay, as long as we don't, like, fly into the space station. That would be a little bit awkward. Oh, we might, though. In 16 minutes, we'll see who drifts where. So we say goodbye once again to the Moon space station Aurora. I'm sure we'll be back at some point. I've left a lot of fuel there, though, so there's lots of fuel for other missions just to pop up here and do something like this. Honestly, I kind of like the way this looks. It just looks kind of neat. But like I said, I would use a stack separator instead of a decoupler because that makes things better. Oh well. Alright, let's get this guy. Oh, I blew past the node. Because I'm impatient. We'll go for something below the 140 mark, though, just so that we, like I said, can come in below the Arcadia. Oh, maybe we'll go for like 120. Right on the nose at 120. Maybe we'll go higher. No, we'll go higher. We're going to go for 160-ish. Oh, fail. Can I? Oh yeah, monopropellant. Monopropellant from way out here makes a big difference. Okay, good. So there's 160. And now, what is our? Oh, that guy's just about bingo for fuel. Yes, he is. Okay. In that case, then there's like nothing left in there. It's not even worth holding on to it with fire for like a half a second. That being said. Oh, come on. There we go. That separates correctly. Let's thrust away from that. Good. So now this should give us lots of delta V. And if I need to, because this won't work, I can transfer the fuel from here down to here. And that'll be glorious as well. So let's time warp out of this guy. Out of the Moon sphere of influence. And bink, we're now in orbit, which is good. Ooh, yeah, I forgot to install an antenna on this. It's all manned, so it's not like I need it, but it's still kind of funny to see that red or yellow line that's saying, signal is tentative, good luck. Nope, nope. There we go. Focus on the planet. Perhaps maneuver. We're going to retrograde. Boop. And that's high. For another 160-ish. 180. There we go. That'll do. That'll do just nicely. Oh, we're a little bit askew, though, aren't we? Oh, let's do that now, because it's way more effective to do it at a higher altitude. It will cost very, 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 very little. So, let us set as target. And the ascending node is 6. So, we are past our descending node. That's okay, though, because we can still think... Whoa, we can still figure it out. Is it this way? What does that do? Nope, that makes it worse. So, it's that way. Okay. So we're way out here. We could do it out here, and it's not gonna make anything worse. But we can do it here. It'll cost us a teeny bit of fuel, whereas doing it in closer costs us a lot more. Yeah, 2 takes a shift. 3 takes a shift. Well, it's not gonna be perfect, but it'll get it much, much closer. It'll get it within 0.02 degrees or something like that. Yes. Nope. Okay, so 0.05 is close. That's still half a degree. Big deal. That's fine. That's just perfect. And now we add a maneuver and bring ourselves down to where we want to be. Good. Quick save. Point to the node, or the maneuver node. Yeah, the maneuver node. And because we've done this a bunch of times, we can trust the ship to do it. Trust it to work. Trust it to do what we want it to do. Whoa. Oh, wow. Oh, jeez. That's... big crazy burn for a big heavy thing that's not terribly efficient. It's okay. We can make it work. I think the node... Oh, yeah. We are like 45 seconds late on the node. That's okay. We can at least shrink it, come back around, and shrink it again. It's not gonna kill us. It's not going to... Yeah, see, this Terrier is just sipping on the fuel. Just sipping on it. So we'll be able to do lots with this. At this point, though, now it's just entering orbit, orbital mechanics, rendezvousing with the space station. You've seen that a few times. I don't want to spend the whole episode doing things like this we've done tons and tons of times. I am going to expand the Arcadia again in this episode. So we're at about a little under 14 minutes so far, at least on my clock. So, like I said, I'll activate, initiate, whatever. I'll make this rendezvous happen here, and then I will launch for the Arcadia with the science module. I'll see you in space again for the reveal of that design. And so here we are in orbit with what is the going to be the science core, one of the 2 science cores. They're pretty big. I thought I put somebody on it. Oh well, I guess I'll put them on with the next one. But time for the reveal. Poof. So we have 2 science labs on board, and then 2 crew tubes to kind of fill out the space. And then to make the spacing match, I put on experiments. Not that we're going to be able to do anything with them, but they're there and they look cool. This also has antennas, the giant relay antennas. And I haven't checked, but I'm going to assume this bit here has now completed the space station mission because it has the antennas, can generate power, it has a docking port, and it has monopropellant. I bet Yep. Finish construction of a new orbital station around Kerbin, because I just lobbed this guy into space. Oh well, we're still going to rendezvous with the Arcadia and lock it all together. So, let me do that. I'll see you once we are in place. I think this episode I'm going to get both of these science arms on board, and next episode will be the docking arms. Back with you in just a moment at the Arcadia space station when this guy is locked in. Alright guys, we finally got the science module attached. It was very, very large and cumbersome. I think, oh, and let's just turn that off and then turn them all on. There we go, all the lights. I think for the next, because I'm going to send up the same exact piece again, except we're actually going to put some more RCS on it, and a little more RCS on the DC Redstone rocket. It was a little underpowered, and it used up a lot of RCS. It was kind of stupid. But we now have everybody, or we now have, like I said, the first science module on board. At this point, we are actually going to, let's see, we should have a couple people over here. Oh, here we go. I can look. Katya and there we go. Bob. Yes, they are both scientists. Cool. Let's send Katya and just transfer her across to this science module here. No? You're not going to let me? Interesting. Okay. That's weird. There. Nope. Transfer crew. Nobody transfer. Okay, that's interesting. In that case, then, let's do a quick save real quick, just in case things go extra crazy. Quick save. Quick save. Nope, you're, like, stuck on that, aren't you? There we go. Okay, we got her moved over finally. Interesting that it took so long. Jebediah should be up in the main command pod. Is that correct? No, he is not. He's over here. Oh, let's put him in the main command. There we go. That was an easy move. And then Bob, our scientist who's still over here, we're actually going to have him hop out, grab the science, and stick it in the other thing. Whoa. Alright, so take all that data. Wait. Actually, I didn't need to do that. Board. Stop that. I forgot it. I thought I had to have him take the data. No, that's only true of, like, command pods. So that means... Let's... Come on. Okay. Transfer crew. Bob. There we go, finally. Interesting. So there's no science in there yet, but they are both in there. So we take it from here. Doi. Good. Except let's bring this guy up, see what our data limits are. Good. Another 80, that's 200. Another 100, that's 300. Another 48. Okay. 32. Well, it evens it out, kind of. Another 20. Another 40. Another 32. Oh, good. So we're not quite full. We actually have a lot more storage space. Wow, it's not as quick as it was at the other place. Interesting. Level up the crew? Yeah, no, nothing to do. But still, we're going to get science. And we're going to have... What this is gonna, like I said, a carbon copy is going to be over here. So we're going to have all the scientists on board. We're going to get a few more. We're going to have all... I don't think I have 8 scientists yet. We're going to have nearly every scientist we own up here at this space station. So that's one arm of it attached. And I think you can tell probably on YouTube, but my frame rate's dropped just a bit. Just a little bit. But it's still playable. I mean, the world time second is a little slower. It's probably about a half second slower, but it's not too bad. So, like I said, we're going to launch the other half. I'm going to take care of that. We'll dock it, and I'll see you once it's assembled. And that'll be it for this episode. Next episode, we'll put on at least one of docking arms. One of the docking arms. Yeah. See you in a moment back here again with the other science arm. And here we are with the second science module fully installed. And both of these science labs are fully staffed. So there's just the one over here that's not. This, I guess it's only so fast because it's not a full load of data. I think if you fill that up, it'll go much, much faster, like exponentially faster. But there we have it. We are 3/4 of the way through with the Arcadia space station. The last two bits to be added are the docking arms, and I've got some ideas for that I'm actually kind of excited about to try things out. That'll take a bit of building and trial and error in the vehicle assembly building. They're both going to be docking arms, but I'm not sure if one or if both are going to have something. I'm not going to say what yet. Something that is prevalent in science fiction and any sci-fi book or movie you see. There's always some of these on a ship or on a station, and I don't think I've ever actually seen a Kerbal station with this yet. At least not in the way that I am picturing it, imagining it, foreseeing it. So we'll see. That will be quite the ordeal, I think, to design and build that. But yeah, this has been, and you can see it's stuttering pretty bad, and the world time is pretty slow. So I think once we do finally assemble this, it's going to be a bit of a struggle to come back to it because it's going to be so laggy. My poor computer can't quite keep up, but it looks cool. I mean, tell me, oh, come on, zoom out. Tell me that doesn't look cool as a space station. That just looks really cool, floating in the darkness. I gotta clean up the debris out here. The Arcadia, nearly complete. Like I said, just two more pieces to slap on with the docking arms there. Yeah, but unfortunately for this, what am I at? Almost 23 minutes of gameplay so far, or well, recorded play so far. I'm at about 3 hours of gameplay just to do all this because it's so cumbersome. These move so slowly. Hopefully the docking arms will be a bit smoother, but then once we get here, it's frame. It's really slow. Whew. Anyway, yeah. That's it for this episode. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. If you like, hit subscribe. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, pass the word. And I will catch you later.